Hi there, everyone. Well, it is that time of year once again, and you may be asking me, oh, what are you talking about? Oh, we know what Sandy Mom's talking about, Valentine's Day, because all I've been doing is stuff to do with Valentine's Day, and even though my poll showed, well, now it's 50-50, I asked, do you celebrate Valentine's Day or is it just a regular day, or do you celebrate it? And I don't, something like that. But anyhow, last I looked, it was 50-50. But, I had put a lot of work into my Valentine's Day stuff and no one's commented, but, you do you, boo. Anyhow, guess what? No, I'm not talking about Valentine's Day. I am talking about another very special day, not that happens every year, unfortunately, at the same time of year, I think. And you may know about it. I can't stand this special day. They made it a special day. I'm doing air quotes in case you're wondering. So it comes around every year. There's nothing you can do about it. And if you like this day, don't break me up and chop me down. This is my opinion, okay? So if you are that football widow where every year at this time, or maybe every Sunday, Thursday, or Monday, because they're always taking up TV shows, if you are a football widow and your husband, significant other, partner, boyfriend, or whatever politically correct term you use, if you are one of them, been there, done it. So tomorrow, which will be today, because I'm filming this yesterday, which will be tomorrow, if you got that, it is Stupid Bowl Sunday. Yes, that's what I called, and I have called that name forever. I'm trying to think back. My first husband, I don't think he was that much into football, but we were very social in that marriage. And we had a lot of friends that loved football, and they had these, I don't know, they went to the game and did a tailgate. I don't even know what a tailgate, I don't know if there's another word to it. They tailgated. I don't know, does that mean they all were riding each other's butts on their cars? That's all I think. Tailgating, when I'm driving and someone's on my butt, I'm like, I think that's what it means. But anyhow, they weren't all that. We weren't really. But to be social, and he was very social. He would be like is it a chameleon where you blend in with your environment? And I'm not saying this in a bad way. He was a very wonderful guy. Everyone loved him. He was someone that everybody loved. He could just get along with everybody. Everyone loved him, and he was it. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. He was a good guy. But anyhow, so we got invited to these stupid bowl, crap bowl, holy cow. More important than a baptism, bar mitzvah or bar mitzvah. I'm sorry, I'm not Jewish, whatever they call them. Oh, even a wedding. I have been to these stupid bowl parties, my gosh. Catered. People walking around with their arm like, I wish you could see me. You take your hand and put it straight up, and then bend it over and pretend you're carrying a tray of, I've even seen champagne, believe it or not. Or, not back then, I don't think mimosas were a thing, but, with fancy drinks. And then I believe, it was long ago, but I believe they were all together with the same team. I can't imagine. I don't watch football. I can't stand it. I can't imagine two different groups of people all passionate in someone's house against each other. So I'm pretty sure that's the gist of me knowing about what goes on with Stupid Bowl Sunday. So anyhow, what I did with my friends back then, because back then I had a social life. We had a lot of people we knew because, once you get divorced, you lose half of your friends because one goes to one place, one goes to the other, But anyhow, that's not what this is about. So anyhow, well, my friends and I would be the organizer of this, I'm like, we are not going to be victims to this. And, it's not that I resented or was mad at my first husband. That was, it was nice of him to sit there and watch something that he didn't care about right now. I will tell you right now, I have never hosted a stupid bowl party because that is stupid to waste all that money to watch guys touch each other's butts. Yep, that I said it. I said it. It's nothing against, you know, when people go out with the same sexual orientation. Nope. It's just that's what I see in football. No one has taken the time to explain it to me. I don't understand it, but all I see is guys patting each other's butts, and I think there's something wrong with that. It's on TV. It's not right. And then they I can't even explain it. It's just I don't know. And I'm not gonna say I haven't watched it. With my first husband, I would sit and watch it. You know, he toward then he'd get into it, whatever. And you know, he did the bets or the pools or the parlay or parlay. I don't know whatever they're called. So I've seen it, but you know, basketball, that's great. That. Oh, I love basketball. Not only because I played and my kids played it. It's exciting. You are on the edge of your seat. And oh, when they got like 3 seconds, 2 seconds on the timer, and they shoot in a 3-pointer. Oh, wow! You can hear my voice all the way down in Australia. Oh, and it's exciting. They're running with the ball goes from one end to the other end, and then they steal it, and you can't be offsides, I think, or was that soccer? I don't remember. And soccer, too. They're kicking that ball. That's a real exciting game because that is a no handball, only your feet. You do not touch a soccer ball. I'm educating you on some sports that if you're a football fan, you know, you do you, boo, but soccer, number 2. Basketball, number 1. So exciting. Oh, I'll tell you the story about when we watch Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Oh, what's the other guy's name? Oh, what's the name? Who's the guy who did his hair? Is that Scott? No. The hair guy. Rodman. Dennis Rodman? Yeah. Oh, I should just talk about sports in another video. Anyhow. And don't get offended when I call it a stupid bowl because, you know, it's just a joke kind of thing. Anyhow, so there's no way. I mean, obviously now my life is different. I couldn't put on any kind of party, but back then when we were comfortable where we could, and we did, like I talked about, I'll talk about it again for the new people, but we used to do New Year's Eve, you know, get-togethers, and, you know, we went out, not out, we went out, like, you know, did a nice spread for people, you know, because we were not rich by any means, but we had it to share with others who may not get a good meal or a fun time, okay? So I didn't mind that, okay? Because it's New Year's. We're trying to celebrate a new year, right? Okay, that'll be another vlog. But anyhow, back to the stupid bowl. So I could really tell you something else, but I'd have to have a fans only. And I can't do that unless all of you help me get to 1,000 or 1,100 subs, so then I could monetize, and then my fans only would be the stories I could tell you. Holy cow. But anyhow, let's go back to the G-rated stories. So I told my friends we used to have a Mexican restaurant here. Now we have nothing. I mean, this will be another video, but we went to this restaurant and just started. I called one friend and we called another, and on and on and on. I said, you know what, let's not be football widows, let's have a good time. So let's go out, and of course, a good time. I mean, when you hear a good time, what do you think? No, it's not. Well, I didn't drink. My friends drank. But, you know, if they drank, I made sure, since I planned it, you know, somebody was a DD. That stands for designated driver. And I didn't drink. I would have a virgin strawberry daiquiri. They made the best ones. Oh, my gosh. And I don't think that many of my friends really were drinking because most of us had little babies. You know, we were in that stage of our life. I don't think I ever went and did this when I had a baby. I probably had them come over here, you know, and we would just, you know, I'd put on a little to do with, you know, hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that, or even a dinner. But anyhow, we went to this restaurant, and they had the best chips and salsa in the world. I would just fill up on all of that. Oh, was it delicious? And the chips, they had just the right amount. I love salt. Just the right amount of salt. So we had that. And I always used to have, I'm a creature of habit. I used to always have the same, I think, chicken enchiladas. I don't know. It's been so long ago that I've ever gone to something close to a restaurant. So anyhow, that's what we did on Stupid Bowl Sunday. And we had a good time. And after a while, They got to know us, right? They good restaurants, so they have the manager and the assistant manager, at least the manager. So here they come, here they come, the stupid bull fighting back wives. I think we kind of named ourselves that without naming ourselves. It's like, how can I tell you I was a stupid bull wife widow? Did I say that? Whatever I said. Trying to remember everything. So anyhow. So now this year, just to add insult to injury and salt in the wound, not only do we have Stupid Bowl Sunday, oh, don't even get me going on this. And why am I talking loud? Because when I'm passionate about something, I talk loud. So I'm passionate. I cannot stand Stupid Bowl Sunday. But what I did, now can't do it, but, we went out and had fun. Ate good food, nice dessert, fried ice cream. I remember it's the first time I ever tasted fried ice cream. Anyhow, so this year, and if you don't know it, you're like me. You're not into football. They have the two teams. I'm trying to remember. My son told me we'll see if I'm right. I'm going to take a jab at it. Don't tell me. See, I never get embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed. So if I say it wrong, I don't really care because it's Stupid Bowl. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Why am I saying that? Because if you haven't heard, and it must be on TV, I don't watch TV, it's all over YouTube, internet, every probably social media, Reddit, I don't know, something like that. I don't even know what it is. But anyhow, not only thank God this wasn't happening during the time when I was in my first marriage and went to the Stupid Bowl parties, but now there is a singer who sings about breakup songs and makes her living that way. And I'm not talking bad about anybody. This is just like a funny video I'm doing, so don't take it to heart. Don't be calling up this chick and saying, hey, someone's talking about you. This is all for fun. So they have this chick who's dating someone from the Chiefs. The Chief, yes, the Chiefs side. Is anyone for the 49ers, huh? They got any kind of, person? No? Nothing's happening there? I'm asking you. You're the reason?
I'm for the Niners.
Oh, yeah, he's for the 49ers. Good. Thumbs up. Can't show you. Thumbs up. Thank goodness. Because I was asking, was there do they have a famous, is George Clooney there? Because then I'd be for the 49ers. I know, that's a big joke. So anyhow, I think I heard their attendance and maybe even TV watching is going to be outrageously more than ever before because of what? That singer, yes? Oh, yeah. And I could go further about her, but I would vomit. So she is endorsing let's call them the Chiefs, because I can't remember the whole name. So now everyone is all for the Chiefs instead of the poor 49ers. Was that right, 49ers? I could give a rat's, okay? I don't really care. Now if George Clooney was out there in those tight little pants they wear, I don't know, I may watch it. Okay, and now you're saying, okay, you don't like when the guys hit their butts. Those clothes with butts. I never noticed that until I happened to see a little clip, because I was married basically my whole life between two husbands, so I was not looking at men's butts, and I don't really care about men's butts, but I happened to see they made a short about it, so it's pretty much in your face. But George Clooney, oh yeah. But anyhow, so now they got this person who is if you're famous, you have I could use another word, but I'm not going to. But anyhow, and it's a word I'm not using the bad word. It's part of the beginning of the alphabet, but it's not that bad word that narcissistic abusers call women. It's another word that starts with the same letter, and now I forgot the word. Anyhow, but this is all for fun, guys. But so this singer who sings about breakup songs is dating a player on the Chiefs. She also thought she was going to get an engagement ring on New Year's Eve. And I remember telling my son, Well, you know, maybe because she writes breakup songs. I'm pretty sure they're all breakup songs. I don't know, but so she doesn't really know about romance because my first thought would be if you think you're getting engaged, and they're not getting engaged, I don't think. And if they do, if they'll make it to altar, I don't know. If they get married, it's not going to work out. But anyhow, I personally think it's just a political kind of, oh, there's him and her. They happened to bump in and they said, hey, let's like collab. I don't know. Just my thoughts. That's all. But anyhow, I would think, oh, on Valentine's Day, if someone was going to get down on their knee, any takers out there want to get down on your knee and put a nice diamond on my finger? I'm just kidding. This is just a joke. This is fun. Our world is awful. Everything's bad. Just trying to make you laugh. But anyhow, that's what she had said. So anyhow, everyone, they got the, what's her name? Ugh. What is her name? Oh, I know. You know why I don't know? Because they call her the... No, I better not say her name because, you know, no. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It begins with the letter, not going to tell you, but you know who she is. So she's got her whole crowd, her followers. So she has her followers. So even if you don't like those chiefs, you're going to like them because it's almost like a spell was put on you. Because, again, as you heard me talking about Clooney, I guess if Clooney would endorse one of these teams, I'd be like, okay, hey, go, woo, whatever, even though I don't even care. And I even if Clooney endorsed it, if his butt wasn't in those pair of pants and out on the field, I wouldn't watch it. So I'm not going to be watching it. So anyhow, this is all for fun, guys. And it's not about love or Valentine's Day because I guess you don't really care because nobody has commented. But that's fine. That's your prerogative. But I just found it not funny, sad that nobody commented because why do you think our world is all screwed up and everyone's fighting and no one's getting along? Because there's no love in people's hearts. And there will be a video coming up about love, hopefully before Valentine's Day. But anyhow, so the day is tomorrow, which will be today when you're watching this. And if you watch it, again, you do you, boo. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. This is just a funny video, okay? So if you put a big spread and you have one of these parties, is it called a tailgate party? I don't know. I don't know what you call it, a stupid bowl party? I don't know. But one we went to in particular, I remember, in the first marriage. And it was one of my son's friends' parents' house, I guess, every year. And they're for the Buffalo Bills. That's their team. Obviously, they're all sad this year because they're not in the stupid bowl. But I think they were... Were they ever in the stupid bowl, the Bills?
Yeah, long ago.
Yeah, so long ago. I don't even know. I mean, I think they just did a party, So forget what I said that. But they were Bills fans. So yeah, they put on this thing. That's the first time I ever heard of a stupid bowl. I don't know. They had a name, and they were very wealthy, bougie, whatever, and they went out, way out. So I pretty much offered. I was like serving the stuff because they're all there yelling and screaming, and I'm like, close your windows. People's going to think something bad's going on here. The way they were screaming and the swearing, and there were kids there. I left my kids at home with my mom because I didn't know what was going to go on at one of these things. It sounded pretty wild. There were kegs of beer and all kinds of stuff. This was long ago in my first marriage. But, you know, everyone was having fun, and it was, you know, just people were totally out of their minds over the stupid bowl. It was funny. Another year we were invited to, again, another bougie, very well-to-do. They showed us, other people didn't. They lived in what you would think was a mansion. Beautiful. And I talked about this story long ago, and there are a lot of kids there. I think we brought our two older ones, and they were older, and I knew there'd be no swearing or anything. These were like classy people. Beautiful house, and they had kids. They said, come on, bring your kids along. We have a special, you know, a layout. We do a food for kids, all that stuff. And I said, you know, why not? Let's do it. So we were at their party. Of course, I didn't walk in and say, hey, I'm here for the stupid bowl party. You know, I mean, I did want to live, you know. But anyhow, they had a computer like no other. So basically, I was sitting at the computer playing pool games on the computer with all the kids because they still got rowdy, loud, everything. And I happened to have a migraine that day. So it was just... And their house is so big, the room we were in was far enough away. You didn't have to shut the door. You couldn't hear all. But the stuff they had, oh my God, again, catered. And I have found people who, like I say, the people that were for the Bills, some people still put a soup. I almost said the right word. Wash my mouth out with soap. They still have stupid bowl parties. Some people do. And I'd be interested to know, but if no one comments, I won't know. If your team is not in it, do you still watch it? One. Question one. Do you still watch it? Two. If you put on these stupid bowl things, parties, get-togethers, whatever they're called. What are they called?
Parties.
Watch parties. Stupid bowl watch party. Do you still do a spread as if it was your team in it just for the heck of having fun getting together? Nothing wrong with that, right? If you do, is your spread bigger when your team's playing? Well, obviously, yes, right? Okay. So I'm just curious to know how many people watch the Stupid Bowl and football. Again, this is all for fun. I know what it's really called. I almost said it, but I prefer to call it the Stupid Bowl because you know what? I've seen many a man, not my first husband. He didn't like many a men who didn't come home till the next morning, and to me, that's not right. My husband, he would go like, well, we went together. Like I said, we went together, but there were some guys that you thought were single, but through the chatter, I heard they left their wives at home. So won't go any further on that. I don't judge people. They do them. I do me. But anyhow, so here it is. The day everyone's been waiting for, the Stupid Bowl. Now, I guess if your team wasn't in it, you probably whenever... I remember my son was telling me about, like, who's playing who. There's the ASL, AFL, NFL. No, I don't know. What's it called? Two sides? AFC?
NFC.
And NFC. What's it stand for? AFC is American
Football Conference, National Football Conference.
American Football Conference against the National Football Conference. Whoo. So you put a line in the middle, so each side play. Well, they all play during the year. I'm sure it's just like basketball, soccer. Everyone plays everyone. Then they get to the I don't know, championship finals. I don't know what it's called in the Stupid Bowl, but anyhow, or in the football thing. And then they play each other, so there's two sides. So at the end, it's kind of, I'm not talking politics. I was going to make an analogy, but no thank you. You know, I'm not even saying anymore about stop. I'm not saying it. Anyhow, so there's two sides. So the A1 and the N1 have to play each other at the end. So then they play, I don't know where they started. I could tell you about basketball and all that, but I don't know. Where does it start at? How many games where they get to where they're going till they get to where they go?
There's the wild card divisional, then there's the championship.
Wild card division and championship.
Championship for the conference, and then the...
Championship for the conference and what?
And then the Stupid Bowl.
And then the Stupid Bowl. So the championship for the conference, there's two teams on each side that play each other, and the winners get to go to the Stupid Bowl.
There's, two teams on each side of the conference championship.
Two teams on each side.
And the two that wins goes to the Super Bowl.
Yep. So I don't know if you heard him. So at the end, there's the thing that he just said. So two teams and two teams each play. So the winners of those two teams get to play. How did the Chiefs win? I thought they lost.
No.
Did they lose the game before that last game?
No, they won all the way.
Well, when did the guy, don't say any names, the guy that's dating that singer, he got real mad?
That was in the regular season.
Oh, regular season. I don't watch it. It's all over the internet. But anyhow, so not only will people be watching the Stupid Bowl, they'll be watching the singer who is, riling everyone up for the Chiefs over the 49ers. So I personally think these things are rigged, like reality shows. So we'll see what happens. I don't know anything about this stuff. And you say, then why are you talking about it? It's a joke. It's funny. It's trying to cheer people up because, again, our world is all screwed up, But I'm thinking, and which is the 49ers underdog?
No, they have a slight lead in the spread.
What?
They have a slight lead in the spread.
A slight lead in the spread. But because almost said her name. because this Singer person is endorsing the Chiefs. I'm betting a lot more people are betting on the Chiefs. So they have these betting blocks, or I don't know. The second guy there, I didn't know what he was doing, but he wasted so much grocery money and everything betting on this crap at work. I found out all later when you find the remnants. But anyhow, the first guy, he did, but we had it to do. And he asked me, is it all right to do it? Which you should do in a marriage. You should talk to each other. But anyhow, he usually would ask me because I have beginner's luck. I'll do another video about that. But anyhow, so not only do people who maybe, and then there's those wives that just sit with the husbands or go to the Stupid Bowl, what was he called?
Watch party.
Watch party. I would just sit with him, and basically he was just sitting there too because that was not his deal. And if you're one of them, more power to you. That restaurant where we used to go, not that I would go there, is long gone. It was gone even before the world turned upside down. But anyhow, most of my friends are older than me. Either they're gone to, not on earth anymore, or they moved down south and they're all rich widows and all that. So basically, but I wouldn't go anyhow. It's not, my diet is different now than it was many years ago. So if you're one of those, I guess we wouldn't call you a Stupid Bowl widow. You'd call you what name would you call? A very dedicated wife, girlfriend, partner, whatever, to go along, say your man's really into it. Or you're both, like in the first marriage. Well, I didn't want nothing to do with football or the Stupid Bowl. But he went because, they were friends. Maybe we were on a bowling league with them, or he knew someone from work. We just went. He went to be sociable. I went along to be with my husband, and we did. So if you're there and you can't stand the Stupid Bowl like me, this will be out before it starts. So if you really don't like it, and if your man is okay, go out with some girlfriends or yourself. Go out to a place that has these nice salsa and chips and have a good time. Even if it's, I don't want to endorse a place, but there's a fast food place which their food doesn't taste like the one when I lived in Arizona. Oh my God, their little drive-through Mexican was better. But you know what? You don't want to go and your guy's okay with it, go somewhere else. Maybe you could talk your guy into taking you somewhere else. Who knows? But all I know is the day is here. I can't wait till it's over because that's all they talk about. Everybody's, you think it's like the world all came together and everyone's kind and everyone loves everyone and everyone helps people and people who can help people and people smile and hold doors for each other. You think that's the event that's happening. They make this into a big thing. And you know what I found out years ago? This is a long video, so if you're still here, thank you. I don't know if it will even load this long video. But what I learned is, long ago, I remember going, and it seemed like the Stupid Bowl used to be in January, the end of January. Because I remember being there in the end of January. It seems like they pushed it now to February, but it doesn't matter one way or another because it's still the Stupid Bowl to me. I love avocados. My mom loved avocados, so I would always, when I went to the store, back when things were different, I would look for avocados. I remember it was like a Friday or Saturday, and I asked the manager, I says, what happened? You don't eat? They have 2 places at our store for avocado. No, actually, they have like 4 places. There's not an avocado to be found. And he says, well, of course not, because it's, well, he didn't say Stupid Bowl, but the Stupid Bowl weekend. I'm like, so what? He says, everyone's making guac. I didn't even know what guac was. I'm sure they had it at their party and I tasted it, but you don't taste guac if you can't have spicy stuff, let me tell you, because I make guac, but mine isn't spicy. So they use avocado. So if you haven't got an avocado and you want avocado toast tomorrow and you think you're going to run out to the grocery store, good luck. But anyhow, I hope you saw this for what it was, to try to cheer you up. I do some meditation and relaxation and all that, and I thought I'd just do a little fun. So please don't take offense. I mean, if you do, you do. This is all meant for fun, and this is the way, my opinion. We have a right to our opinion, and I have not said anything bad to anybody, and I've kept names out of it to, not talk about it. I'm sure you figured it out, but this was all for fun, and this is the way I've called it for the beginning of time, and that's the way it is. So if you're watching it, have fun. If you're at a watch party, have fun. If you're going out with your girlfriends, have fun. If you're staying home and cleaning, baking, whatever you're doing, whatever. But I will be glad when it's over, because all the hype, if they put that much energy into improving our country, the world, being kind to people, helping others, this would be a beautiful place to live in. But instead, they put their money. I wonder how much money is spent on these stupid bowl watch parties. People pay tickets. They do scalping. You know, people are buying tickets from other people. Who knows? I can't imagine. I've heard what tickets cost. But anyhow, I'm sure it costs a lot. But I guess they're playing in a warm place, right? Have they ever played in, like, where it snows? We don't know. Can you imagine? I don't think they do. I'm sure because they would know, right? Because say a California team has to play in the snow. Well, maybe they have. I don't know. Going too in depth with this, I don't care. Don't matter. But anyhow, I'll just be watching YouTube videos or creating some videos for you guys. So anyhow, this is all for fun. Something and giggles. What's that phrase? Well, I don't think I could use it. It begins with the letter S. S and giggles, so I'll say crap and giggles. So anyhow, it's just a fun video. If you got this far, you must really like me and my channel and my son. So if you got to then, give us a thumbs up. If you're watching the stupid bowl, give us a thumbs up. If you're not watching it, give us a thumbs up. But most importantly, subscribe. Help us reach to 1,100. I say 11. You only hit 1,000. But you know, if you're at 1,000, you lose some. I don't know what happens. But we're really trying really hard to do this. So if you're just sitting at home, call everyone and tell them to subscribe. Don't hold this against me. It was all for fun. So if you watch it, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a lot of yummy food you eat. If you're hosting it, I hope you've done it all and you're not last minute running around and all. Don't forget, it's just a football game. Don't stress yourself out of it. If you're, into football, don't stress yourself out of it. It's just something to have a good time. Just have fun, enjoy it for what it is, and then I wonder how many people call in sick. In fact, don't tell her name. Is it the mayor or governor? I can't stand.
Governor.
Governor. She's going to pass a bill that the Monday after Stupid Bowl is going to be a holiday. Now, I only read the headlines. I don't know if it's true, but they said for years they've been trying to pass it because I guess people party too much, right? And they don't show up to work. I wonder how many people don't show up to work the day after the Stupid Bowl. But anyhow, have fun, whichever side you're on, whichever team you're rooting for, or, you can't stand it on, and you and your man are going out early for a Valentine's Day dinner or celebrating home with a romantic meal, whatever. Hope you enjoyed this for the fun it was. I know it's a long video, but I don't know. I just thought I'd do it. It just came off the cuff. So have fun, enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Help our channel grow. Be kind. Subscribe, like, and comment. Well, why do I even say that, right? But anyhow, be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Pay it forward if you can. Be the reason someone smiles. And that will be real important for this day of the Stupid Bowl, because there will be a losing team and a winning team. Not everyone can win. That's what I used to tell my kids in sport. Someone has to lose, someone has to win. If you lose, you learn from your mistakes. If you win, you don't go take it out on the other team. You don't put it in their faces. And I'm sure you're all adults and y'all know not to do that. I'm not telling you to do that because obviously you know. But if someone's really into it and gets all upset, just be a friend. Make them smile. Smile yourself. Enjoy whatever it is. If you're pro the Stupid Bowl or against it or whatever you are and all that. I just made a little funny, long video. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it loads. It'll probably still be loading and the game will be over. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch my shorts. And that's it. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my son for helping me with the little tidbits that I didn't know. Bye for now.